yeah, Brood looks really strong at the moment. Like, as a position 1, I feel like this is a hero that will be picked more often. It doesn't even have to be that Orchid pick. There's a lot of Echo Saber into some Manta, Butterfly into Harpoon kind of a play on the Brood, and you're actually just a good right-clicker later on. You're not that solo pick-off oriented hero.
Thank you so much, Slacks. Of course, we see Navi here speed running the game. Slacks trying to speed run his career as he's asking about anime girls on the profile pics. But regardless, we have an amazing draft here. Some crazy stuff coming in as already Yuragi going to die. That's a good way to beat the tempo, Sin. They're mentioning these moments where you need to build up this enormous lead, because if you don't, you know what's going to happen on the other side of this power spike that they
Analog
have.
actually has some mana here. Lyrical, he's going for the play.
Trying to make it happen. Magnetize out onto 2. The slowdown is there. This is also a battle for that Wisdom Rune. You need it desperately. Zayat's trying to stay alive, is not going to be able to, but does get the shards down. Now, they could make a run for PUPPEY to try and get that Wisdom Rune in time, but it looks like Heroic is already going to be over to the side. Analog actually getting hit by the repel, keeping him alive, and he needs just one more hit for the purification. It's not happening.
Oh, he killed Boom.
They take down Boom, and Analog somehow lives through all of it. BZM finally moves in to get the finish.
Okay.
But that was crazy.
How much more can you ask of that situation if you're Heroic? I mean, sure, even if KJ dies here, this is such a massive win. They got 2 Wisdoms.
Oh.
They got the kills. And yeah, these trade-offs, there's something. BZM will get a little bit here, but yeah, that is a massive, massive win for the side of Heroic, all things considered. It looks like Navi's game plan here is just, all right, let's just ball up mid. They're bringing 4 heroes in here minute 8, but I don't know how likely this is to be successful. They'll find a little bit of a pick here on Schofield with BZM, but might be a trade-off.
And the turnaround is there. In fact, Divine Llama gets the arena down. BZM low on mana. They try and get some separation, but when they reapply Magnetize another round, that should be enough with the purification out to take down the Invoker, and Zayat's also just
another stone will do it.
Easy peasy.
You're going to inevitably in this game be fighting into an item disadvantage, most likely. And of course, the item of this game will have to be Crimson Guard, right? You're looking at Visage, Ench, and Brood.
Oh, it's so nice. It's like the perfect one for it. As they find the Visage, we'll get Drinking Buddies pulled back in. And now with BZM making the rotation over, a weird little bit of a fight happening behind the tier 1 tower. BZM will get hit though.
Good.
Now Analog right on top. The snowball save for the moment. Will it be enough to keep him alive? I don't think so. Invoker will die right as they head out, and Heroic, the dive, sometimes it works when you go behind the tower.
At the rate this is going, I don't know if that is even going to be a concern for Heroic.
Well,
they find Schofield again. Easy pick.
A nice little, oh, that was a smoke at the end of it, and now Divine Llama.
Oh, that's a good call down.
And they get a good chunk of damage out, and BZM is getting demolished. PUPPEY is also now in trouble as Heroic, they say, you're not getting any of these kills for free. So they get 1, they lose 3. Oh man, so this is really tough.
Yeah, and they protect their triangle. They have a triple, or I think that might actually be a quadruple Ancient stack here. And not the best initiation duo here, but Mars should be able to set this up nice and clean.
Oh, finds the tree. Double bird drop just means that they're going to die as they come up again in a second here, most likely. As Divine Llama, does he have enough for it? Now. Another hit, another hit. 200 more gold into the coffers. 5,000 gold lead, 14-4.
Plays with especially Earth Spirit, just benefiting massively from the amp. Gyro to some extent, you could say, but a lot of the time you'll see 4 Skywraths go for different builds. This time the Silence will be the choice. He's very dead, by the way.
Yeah, they'll find a nice little initiation, although will end up dying.
Well, no way he's gonna,
dude, they GA him. Wait, what? Is Schofield actually living through all of that? Now BZM is going to be found. Does he have a way to get out? No.
Oh, okay.
They don't even get the kill on the Sky. When your position 5 Omni is GAing your Skywrath Mage, you know this game is in hand.
Are just suffering from low levels. Tusk doesn't have enough in the tank, as you would expect. Enchantress, PUPPEY in this game hasn't skilled Impetus at all.
Yeah.
So perhaps that is something to revise a little bit after this.
You missed the spear, but they find the follow-up double kill.
But yeah, it's still a matter of, okay, why... Do you feel like the Gleipnir, or rather the Mjolnir, hang on.
Analog in on him. BKB turn, tries to stay alive, and there it is. The GA Repel turnaround. And can they do anything to any of these heroes? Nope, doesn't look like it. Tusk is already dead. The Magnetize hit, and now BZM caught inside that arena. He too is going to fall. They roll forward further with Analog as they catch Boom. Gonna body block him. Tries to get out, no such luck. This Analog is all over this Visage. And Heroic, they haven't lost a hero. Now move in, pin him to the Ancient, stick a fork in him, they are done. Another punch. Schofield, is he finally going to be brought down? He is. So left behind. Yeah.
If the pressure isn't significant enough, Heroic are just going to 5-man you and force the fight to you, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
And they're on to Analog, though, and force out the BKB.
He'll live.
I was wondering if they're even going to go for him at all, but that does mean now that back at home, you feel very confident. It's Parker just to step up here and start hitting both the birds and the buildings, and Divine Llama finds BZM. He TP'd into this. Now caught, now killed, and the hits just keep on coming as Navi nowhere left to go. And I mean, you're trying to battle out KJ. It's not going to happen. BKB is out, will not keep him alive. That is a dead puppy, 26-5. As the tier 4 towers are going to fall, they will get the tornado lift up. They need to find this backline. They need to get that Omni Knight, but they just step forward now, going for a moment, but it's not nearly enough. As the Earth Spirit rolls through, he jumps through their fountain. Parker behind the Ancient. And a triple kill, going for more. Why not? Puppey just trying to hide away. A double for Analog. Snowball off to the side. Do they have enough to take down this gyrocopter? Even if they do, it's only the Aegis, and well, that is gonna do it. GG is called. What a beatdown.
Yeah, that was...
He's laid back. He doesn't care.
He's lounging.
I wanted more of magic damage from distance with Luna against Timber because I got both. Like
just the child of our thoughts is Jakiro.
2 heads, 2 analysts, 2 different things coming to the table. That's very good. And Pangolier on BZM.
But I think it comes at the expense of potentially having weaker lanes. However, this
they're
time
surrounded, but who's really surrounded? Parker in trouble, and Zaya takes that one away. It might come at the cost of 3 bounty runes, though, it looks like.
It's still decent.
But, oh, wait a minute. The second blood, is it better than first blood? Yuragi, he's now in trouble.
Wait, they need to finish the... Okay.
Yeah, they'll get him. So they do stick around long enough to be able to intercept, and now Puppey is kind of in an awkward spot, and are they going to kill the range creep? Okay, interesting. Puppey now steps forward onto KJ. They're trying to hit into him. Does that get denied right away? No, they do manage to get it. Now the wave's pushing under the tower. Sind, all hell has broken loose. Puppey can't get to lane, and then battery assault wears off, and KJ just TP's out. Now both supports of Navi are down here.
So compared to a lot of other carries that were played in the tempo, I just think it overtook her. Like, the game was too fast. But now we're reaching a point where the games are going to be slightly slower, where maybe you can get away with slightly greedier lanes, potentially. She could find a place. Like, the hero-to-hero matchup, like you said, is definitely good against the Luna, but Dota doesn't really... It's not that simple, right?
Right.
There's way too many moving parts.
Well, we did just see Zayats get brought down right there, just stepped up to Jakiro, and looks like both sides are just going to cut their losses there. But I was going to say that, like, if you are staying pretty far back on the Drow, that means that you're not able to free hit as much in the fight. Now, obviously, you do have Mark,
Zayat's getting backstabbed by KJ.
He just comes in and finds that finish. Will end up losing his life for it. Boom comes in and takes him down. A very weird lane top.
So Boom is basically already dead, though.
Yeah, he realizes that they're not going to be able to do anything to keep him alive. Tornado is out. Ice Path, the EMP, done. Now the roll in. Instead, they decide we're going to bring in BZM and try and get a counter kill. It's only on a support, though. Does not feel as good there. This is Schofield, too. Like, look at that. He pulled the whole creep wave to the side, so it got max damage out. And now when Boom comes in to try and stop this pressure from happening, it's not going to be enough to keep the tower alive. The catapult's still going, and Schofield, I mean, he will die a billion times for this. They bring 3 heroes in.
Death
And that tower is still about to go down in this game as Navi did in the last one, which was like win early, just keep that snowball going. They're still in a better position because they didn't go all in earlier.
Yes, and the lanes went better too.
Yeah.
Arguably. BCM and Zayas, easy kill on KJ.
Moves in for that and out to the side. Boom! Ooh, takes down the Luna, comes at a cost, and now Drow gets caught too. This is huge for them. If they can take down Niragi here, which they definitely will, Heroic, they lose the Luna, but Drow coming through was rough. Clockwork right onto him.
He's actually in trouble here potentially.
Yeah.
He's just gonna feed.
And Zayats moves in.
Okay. I thought he was gonna be collateral. That would have been...
I mean, this is the thing, right? You see this lineup, and there's good pieces that are happening. Okay, Puppey's on top of the Invoker, but there's no backup, and now Dark Willow wants to go in, and now it's weird here. They're running in towards the kill on the Luna. They actually bring everybody, and that is enough. So in the end, it's not completely pretty, but it works.
I'll say though, with that sidestep facet, it is actually quite a lot easier for Drow to find this impact because you can more reliably land that multi-shot. Oh, okay.
And just like
Schofield.
Is it going to be enough to stay alive? John just runs into it.
It's staying there.
Get away and then ties to the neutrals. That was interesting.
Well, that TP actually might have turned out pretty good if they can find BZM.
Divine Llama in there.
Good
Silence. Got him caught, but Ice Path better. Now Spear, Arena. Drow can't hit inside. BZM wants to roll up, and it's not going to happen. But Divine Llama, as he tries to get away with no Arena, there's nowhere for him to escape. This entire time, Puppey's farming bottom, but he comes through the gate, and the Fear onto 3. The damage is out, and the Clockwork jumps in with the rest of the team. Boom is right on top of him. Navi, dare I say they are back, Synderen.
That was a godly terrorize. It hit all 3 heroes, and it actually needed to hit all 3 to prevent counterplay there. It's just a stand-in heavy team. That's how it is. How cohesive can they be in the coming 10 minutes? Because if they do nothing, I think Parker's game will be recovered.
Oh, and boom, it's gonna be found.
Not enough damage.
Definitely. Well, yeah, the hook shot in and the Timber moves in also. There was nobody else there, and I mean, that's one way to make it work with the stand-in. Just let them go on you in strong positions and you're gonna be fine.
I am actually very surprised that Heroic even went for that.
Oh?
They jumped the Timber with Pipe.
BZM. Gonna be catching onto Parker. Do they have enough here now? Pull him back the second round. Pushed into the brambles almost. The Fear is out. It's enough damage. KJ goes down too.
Do you sometimes feel like I have too much power?
Yes, I do. Definitely.
Well, we'll see. I think Heroic are more experienced than they dive 4 heroes in 40 seconds.
And particularly if you can manage to snag one of these Aegises for Navi, that's where things are going to really start to pick up. The aggressive, they managed to catch him. Expanded armaments finds that Invoker and more than enough damage from Boom to take him out.
He wants more.
I mean, Schofield, he's got a silence.
Okay, this might be too deep. Boom.
That Pipe, he pops it. Is it going to be enough to keep him alive? The Skywrath Mage ulti is enough. Even though it was Invis, it was still doing the damage. Now Schofield found, gets punished, so they lose the Timber Saw, but in return managed to find at least 2 kills. KJ, pretty good macro pyre hitting onto Puppey, but it won't be enough to get a kill, but it is enough to stop them from diving high ground.
Top wave. But they're not giving up the position on the map, and I like this from Navi a lot. I think you want to stay aggressive here and put pressure and use your Pango with his Mage Slayer and now Blink Dagger coming in. He has a lot of plays to make right now, combined with the right heroes, but he's going to walk into a trap.
Got him caught. BZM barely late. He gets away. Oh,
it's clean.
Oh my God, the pick. What? He picked out. He's fine. Move over to steal Roche away as the Tormentor play is going on. It's like this recognition and, you know, as together as a team working together and making the move, making the calls to get something out of the map when they don't feel like they could otherwise.
Smokes.
Big connection double-elimination. Is it enough to bring him down once? Do they have it? BKB still trying to stay alive. Boom is out. BZM rolls in. Bounces off to the side, though. And with Yuragi still alive. Great hook shot in, but he gets stunned at the same time. Now terrorized. BKB out from Analog. Starting to get hit by the Drow. Luna is in very far. Boom is right on top of him. Do they have enough damage to kill the Timber Saw? No, they don't, but they bring down the Luna, and she is
barely
more.
Sunstrike.
Gonna go down yet again. Yuragi beats it to her. One proc, a second proc, 3 hits, and she's done. Now Analog also in trouble as they step forward on Yuragi, hit away onto the Invoker. 4 dead, looking for a 5th, making it happen. Navi not willing to give up after a tragic and horrific game number 1. Coming to game number 2, cooking.
Okay, he's going to cancel his TP. He was about to get Ice Path comboed there by the Jakiro, so we'll just connect down here. Yeah, I really like that idea from Dalai Lama on the Mars by solo smoking and just blink arenaing the Drow with the spear, but they didn't have enough follow-up ready.
And Ewell's right as he jumped forward for the spear, and now he's dead too.
And
they just keep beating one by one. They're going down, and with people respawning, you wonder if maybe they could have stopped it. Just 1 Rax? Do you go for another now? Do you do more? Navi don't need to.
This is probably good enough. Oh, looks like Yuragi might... Okay, that is the least... Essentially, he gets a blink in from smoke where he blinks Spear Arena's Drow perfectly, but they're not in range for the Sky Rifle, so they didn't get the Mystic Flare. They hit the Sunstrike, but the damage wasn't enough, and Navi just turned it around and get a free fight that effectively you gave them, right? This was a risk that Heroic didn't have to take. But I don't blame them for it. The execution just wasn't quite clean enough.
And terrorized, BKB comes out. Parker wants to get involved here, but that is a pipe Ags on this Timber Saw. Now trying to back away. They find the real Luna. Yuragi, BKB just rips her to shreds. Didn't stand a chance, and now rolling through. BZM is there. Dalai Lama's in trouble. It's all falling apart as the tips come out. And 4 dead, they're going to think about going for more.
Gonna need Analog isn't even going back yet. He's out at top tier 2.
Yeah.
He needs to Tornado, he needs to Deafening Blast, he needs to do something here to buy time.
He have a TP, but it's coming in now, but the Ancient is already gone. Luna's not up, they're not going to be able to keep him alive. Step forward, a couple more hits. Ancient still exposed. Analog will Deafening Blast to try and stop it. They are hitting with PUPPEY and Science, and the support's taken in the end. I think they TP'd out at that point on the Drow.
Just, yeah.
And there's the voice spirit.
Oh my goodness, Tea Governor.
Yeah, Slacks.
That was really beautiful.
Thank you very much.
It was like poetry.
It truly was.
All right, so yeah, Invoker. I'm not impressed by that Invoker so far.
Talking to Blitz about this, and I was like, man, Doom has lost every game in these play-ins, and he was like, yeah, but we think it's good, and then they won TI, so seems pretty solid. No healing available, and in the later game scenarios could be everything that they need. Zayats, 1 more hit coming in from Schofield. Will it be enough? Yes. That's first blood. How much do you think he can get done in this game? How bad is it if either Invoker or Shadow Fiend get doomed at the start of a fight later?
Because I think you have enough solutions for the Shadow Fiend. I think the TA matchup is quite good. You've got Lasso.
Right.
Shadow Fiend is a hero that a lot of the time needs to expose himself in the fight in order to deal damage, and that's where you can get counterplayed by Bat pretty easily, as Schofield will be run down by a nice little Scorched Earth plus a lot of sticky napalm stacks.
I mean, Schofield did have his little nap station set up in that game too. So
yeah, that is true.
Some jet lag coming in there or whatever have you, but does miss out on that kill potential.
Huh, that's unusual.
Zayats,
I don't know how he
died to the tower.
Yeah, he's just gonna die instead there. So yeah, okay. Boom. However, this should be a kill. Easy for Schofield.
You know, that is interesting. I've seen more and more of this because people aren't pulled into the middle. They tend to get hit immediately on the cogs.
Yeah.
I imagine that in a game like this, we could see maybe a Void Spirit find some kills earlier in the game that he might otherwise not have been able to. We'll see how that plays itself out here as Schofield is going to get pushed back again by Zayats, and the hits keep on coming. 5 stacks now. Blood Grenade will connect, and 1 more hit is going to be enough.
Okay. That's honestly pretty even. Yeah. But given the circumstances, I thought that was just going to be a clean hit and run for Zayats, but nice race combo.
And the other thing we've seen a lot is MOUZ. Another game with it here.
Yep, 3 back-to-back games for him.
BZM.
Analog gets killed. Zayats will die again.
Dude. This
That's
series,
5 deaths.
It's just been like, it feels like people dying all across the map all game.
Across the board this time. And it's worth focusing on a lot in this game because I think level 6 on supports is a game winner in this one. On one side, you've got Chainfrost and the... Oh, hang on. Schofield will get doomed. He is actually not dead from this.
And, yeah, gets away. Zayats, on the other hand, he
will live.
No, he's dead.
I think this roughly chalks up too, so not bad. Got to keep it up. Run back down mid. PUPPEY will get stunned, and he has found his own death. I think you make a good point. People are just dying a lot. All over the place.
It feels very random. Well,
he needs to take space, though. I think this is a good call from him to go mid, but unfortunately, they're on his tail again. Schofield.
Yeah. Okay.
And, well, he's dead again. Okay. But from a theoretical standpoint, going to a lane to get experience here is the play. Bat has to recover.
This would be a huge kill if they can make this one happen. Yuragi is right to the side, Analog on top of him, and Divai tips Yuragi right as they move in and get the kill. The preemptive tip before the kill.
Yep, the distraction play.
Although Divai now also doesn't manage to quite connect.
I'm taking the spear and then misses.
Completely whiffs. Goes
Still
forward
has
for
arena.
more. Zayat's dead again somewhere on this map. KJ is also gone. Thought about loading up the Requiem. Not quite going to hit. BZM goes for the jump away. Schofield hookshot. He ends up getting it interrupted by BZM's Remnant. Oh, nicely played. But now the arena is out right after the Doom, and they're going to run into the wall a couple more times and run into the cogs. Boom, starting to fall with the Frost Shield. The Frost Shield isn't enough. No, they can't quite keep him alive. Flame Break push back because he's here again on Zayats, and now hitting onto BZM. BZM barely survives the barrier and the walkaway. Manages to get some distance, and BZM is out. Sunstrike? Oh, didn't quite connect onto him.
He TP'd in and almost got 3-shot by Shadow Fiend and had no impact. Now he is going to protect his own Wisdom Rune here, and that will be his level 6, but...
Going for Schofield. Now Shadow Fiend moves in. Looking, hoping if he had 6 it'd be big. Now the dust, this would be a huge kill for him, but the swamp out to get him alive. The cogs actually blocked off SF, and now he's dead because of it. Schofield, that was your buddy.
Dude, what the hell's happening? I guess this is some clowny shit, I'll tell you. Now what will bring some order here is that Divai Lama is finally getting his Blink Dagger, and he will immediately put it to use. Never mind, he'll TP before he has it. So he will walk in,
boom,
hit his combo. He'll get the Doom.
They got him.
They don't see Parker. He was not under vision, only the sentry, but no vision around it. And Zayat's probably going to get 3-shot here. And a raise.
Pretty close. Yeah, and he's going to have Yasha going for the S&Y. Has it done soonish. They almost have Orchid on Clockwork. Oh wait, yeah, Clockwork getting close to that one. Hook shot forward, Analog right on top of him.
Big damage.
The whole enchilada dropped down on Boom's head.
Yeah, it looks like Analog is going for the same build path as last game, where he goes 3-4 and then he maxes out Exort. Right. Decent positioning here for the side of Navi. Maybe they can get a flank. Divai Lama, insta-doom.
Got forward onto him immediately. This is the fight they've been waiting for. Chainfrost back and forth, and they do have Requiem already out. Still in trouble, going to fall. Dead Divai, dead Analog, and now KJ gone as well.
Nice and clean there. And they do get the dust onto Parker.
Oh, Lasso. Oh, Lasso's there. Stand alive barely, not long enough. So
no
Zayat
TP though. They can't get out.
Manages to die here. Deso done, turns, wants to hit. Couple rounds, that's the Orchid. This is going to be too hard though. He's just going to get brought down. Parker, another death for this Shadow Fiend, most likely. He dies to the neutral.
No way,
They let him die to the neutral. Cinderin.
Oh my.
That one hurts.
I mean, it's still a major win for the side of Navi, right? Like, they can't be unhappy with this result, but it could have been even better. You always want more than what you get, but yeah, just a nice setup there on the high ground. Close to their tower, they realized that Heroic were getting a little bit too overconfident, and dooming the Mars there, perfect play.
Oh, yeah.
Analog.
The net, rarely seen but much appreciated. Fortunately, was not able to turn that into an easy kill, and now he's in trouble. Spear, Arena after, Sunstrike out, and it's Frost Shield, man. Oh, wait, never mind. Schofield's there.
He's okay. He's not.
He's not okay.
Stop saying it's okay. It's not okay.
KJ hunting. But no more swap. Doesn't matter.
Oh, nice spear. Pretty sexy connection there.
Pulled him to the side, Parker, off to the side.
And there's that NATO against shield you were talking about.
Takes that one away, and boom is done. Or get on the Lich. Can they find more? Zayatsiragi back behind. They're still hunting.
Heroic, will they get it in time? KJ will be spotted in a sec by
It's really low. The Sunstrike is out to try and help finish it quicker, and there it is! Schofield with the Orchid play stops that aggression. BZM, it's going to make him pay the price.
Yeah, if they cut this one Clockwork kill, that is a very good result. But Navi on the hunt.
Get out.
Bench. Okay, just going to sacrifice himself immediately. Buying time with the swap. Solar.
And eventually goes down. And now Navi, after losing out on the Roche sweepstakes, should be able to take this bottom tier 1 tower at the very least. And of course, like, still net worth very even. They are going to have 3 Blink Daggers along with BZM to do some serious damage as Boom goes down again. How much value do you think they can get in these? I just can't talk about anything besides the fights that are happening, man. They're just running at each other constantly. Now Lasso connects onto 2, but swap to break it. Devi Llama, he's far forward, the silent and the kill. Now, they jump in with BZM. Chain Frost off to the side onto Analog, dying to it, and Science comes in to kill him off in the end. Oh, okay, and then another one. Parker kills him.
So, sorry, what was your question?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
I think you're right.
Okay, cool.
This approach instead, TA is taking matters into her own hands, and she can jump in and kill as Puppey will get caught.
It's like a clown car of heroes running forward. Blink, hook shot, all hitting each other, bouncing in and killing the poor Lich.
Oh, they find Uragi. He has BKB, but it doesn't matter.
Not even a little bit.
He just walked into them. He literally just walked into them alone. Nobody nearby to see. But he will now TP top. So actually, as a matter of fact, the bot tower is now safe because they all left. And they will look for Uragi instead. He has the Blink Dagger. Will get spotted. Blink. Oh my God!
That is on the second blink. Is it enough damage? No.
They'll swap.
Oh, the swap! They get it.
Dude.
That I can't believe he blinked the same direction as the hook shot.
He blinked the perfect line for the hook shot to collect.
I've never seen that before.
That is just, oh my God. But I don't know. Maybe he would have bought it anyway. You do make a point. Like as far as this, the build he already has with Witchblade and Pike, it is obviously a feels good item to have in general.
Yeah.
But there's other items you could go as well. You could go Linken's against Bat Doom, right? For example. And speaking of Doom.
He is gone, and the hook shot connection onto both. They managed to jump away for a moment. Tornado is not quite going to connect, but the second salvo, 4 heroes in the arena, dead on 2. Parker just doing way too much damage in these fights. A triple kill already, could go for more if they want, but Doom is up.
So they can't afford to lose the second Roche. I feel like they don't have enough in the tank to kill Parker twice.
Devi, he's found, they need him. Is this a good enough fight for Navi?
He has buy.
I mean, the question is, do you go for more now, or do you try and get Roche?
He's definitely buying back.
The buyback comes immediately, and now, boom, he's out of position. BKB wearing out soon. Has to back away.
Hook shot potential.
There was a chance they could have gone for Roche to decide for the bigger fight. Doom is down, connects now, but it's also turned back on him. So Doom is going to die. Can they get more kills? Clockwork gone also. And in the end, the Doom only ends up killing himself. No buyback for 70.
This is such a good spot for Heroic. They can buy back Schofield and TP him to the outpost.
Jumps in, finds him. BZM caught for the moment. The Requiem is out. The fear is there. Do they have enough damage to get that kill? BZM pops his own Manta. Zayat's dead off to the side as Parker got that kill as well. 2 dead now without buyback, and at this point, Navi cannot contest.
Wow, am I forgetting the name of that item? The range.
Doesn't matter anyways, it's not.
That's true, it's not an important point, you're right.
Lasso, swap the other direction. Arena down, dead Zayats.
Enchanted Quiver, there it is, all right.
Big. That one does matter, yeah, you're right. Alacrity taunted, and building starts to fall. It is dropping rather rapidly, down to half HP. Immediately turns it back around, back up to full. BZM hit, the tower is finally dead, he has to back away. I mean, he is just brazenly walking in front of all of them. They spot it immediately as the Requiem Souls comes out. Puppey, Frost Shield, not enough to keep him alive. Parker is just way too big. And as the hits keep on coming, Aegis in hand does not care about a thing. Heroic are dominating this game number 3 as they hit the tier 4 towers. And Navi, they can't do anything about this. Buildings keep on falling. The minus armor is there. Divine Llama walks forward, makes the hit happen. Oh, and the crit, the come through. Science is gone too. Parker is just having so much fun right there. So you take him down one by one. BZM does find that backline for a moment, but it wasn't enough to kill off Schofield. And the inevitability of Parker, is it a crit? It's not quite. So they don't have enough to get the kill there, but he is just walking, and wherever he walks, people are dying. BKB out. Parker hits the throne. Boom. Does he have anything to stop this? Look at him just get torn to pieces. Get him close. Let him hit. Let this man cook. They walk back in and manage to find themselves the kill on the MOUZ. At any time, they can end this game, but Parker wants more kills. He wants more souls. Will he? Has he overextended though? Maybe not.
Nah.
They get back up to full. Pulled into the fountain. Doesn't matter. GG is called. Heroic claim the victory and a smile on the face. That man that made it look good on the Shadow Fiend.